going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 94 overall Super Bowl cards to add to your MUT 23 squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we're going to go over the best 94s. We got part 2 of this Super Bowl promo that dropped today, part 1 last week, and there's a combination of very good cards to choose from, and if you're having a difficult decision making one, we got you covered in this video. Let's talk about how to earn these free fantasy packs2nd. You're going to want to go to your Super Bowl Field Pass, and you can earn 3 free 94 overalls from this Field Pass alone. 2 of the 3 are going to be BND. The third one is going to be non-BND, meaning that you can sell it on the auction house if you want coins. You can quick sell it for training. You can put it into a set, most importantly, a champion set from the Super Bowl promo to get a 97 overall, and you would get 5 BND 94s back in return. So with that non-BND pack, it's going to come all the way at level 25, and this would provide you 1/5 of what you need to get that set done for a 97, plus the 5 BND 94s back in return. We're going to complete one of those sets in this video, so you get one from here. Now, earlier on at the beginning of this Field Pass, you got another one. Most of you watching this video probably have already unlocked this pack. If you hung on to the pack and open it up now, I'm not sure if it's going to be updated with the Part 2 players, but we're going to cover some of the better Part 1 players in this video as well. So if your pack is not updated, you still have some options there. The second 94 pack that you can earn is more than likely the one that you're going to unlock now that Part 2 of this promo is out, and there's more objectives within this Field Pass that you can complete to get the XP to get to this pack. So this one, more than likely, the level 20 pack will contain both Part 1 and Part 2 options. I'm going to go ahead and say now the Part 2 options are definitely the better cards. There's a few gems from Part 1, but Part 2 has some really good cards for your squad. There is also one other way that you can earn a free 94 overall Super Bowl fantasy pack coming from House Rules. So if you want to play online games, if you look at the rewards here, you're going to be able to earn these Super Bowl ring fragments, which are super important when it comes to boosting the speed and other attributes on these Super Bowl cards. But if you look at level 6, you can get another 94 overall BND. Same thing applies if you earn this pack already and hung on to it. I'm not sure if it's going to update if you earn this pack after Part 2 came out, so after you're watching this video, it should update with the new players. Now, I mentioned this Super Bowl strategy item. If you guys are unaware, this item can be earned for free. It requires 6 ring fragments, and you can earn those ring fragments from House Rules, from solo challenges, from the Field Pass, and there is an exchange set where you can get one of them for 288 overall Super Bowl cards. This is super important because the main thing that it boosts is +1 speed and acceleration to any Super Bowl card in your lineup, and that goes from the 86 overalls all the way to the 97s. So these 94s that we're looking at for free, we're going to look at speed because that's super important, but we can always pretty much add a +1 to the stock speed that these cards have, because all of you watching this video should go out and grind for this Super Bowl strategy item. We did put out a video last week when this first came available on how to get this strategy item, how to equip it on your lineup, and how to take advantage of the +1 speed and acceleration. So make sure you go watch that video. We're going to link it down below in the comments section as a pinned comment. One other thing that I mentioned here is if you complete any of these 97 overall Super Bowl champion sets, whether they're from the Part 2 of this promo or the Part 1, you're going to get a BND pack in return. So you're going to get the 97 and then 5 94s back as BND, and you can pick from Part 1 and 2. So if you happen to complete one of these champion sets, there's some really good cards out there, and you want the best 5 cards available out of the 94s, this video is going to help you out. We're going to go ahead and complete the set here for Kaiser White so we can add him to the squad. We will be dropping a video later today on all the upgrades that I made. Obviously, I'm an Eagle fan. We got an Eagle Steam team at this point, and we got all of these new cards here. I can't wait to show you the squad and all the boosts and everything that we're going to have have on it, but this is what the pack looks like if you happen to complete one of these champion sets. You're going to have all of the part 1 cards here, you can see, and then also all of the part 2 cards to choose from. And if you want the best 5 available, well, let's go ahead and get on into them. We're going to start with a part 1 card in Ernest Jones, middle linebacker, 6'2" with 92 speed, so that would be 93 with the strategy item. I like this card because he's a good user and a good AI defender. He gives you that 90 zone. As long as you have 90 plus zone on your linebackers, they're usually going to be pretty solid in pass coverage, at least when it comes to zone coverage. 96 hit power, 91 block shed, so he should be good against the run. He might be able to force some fumbles with that 96 hit power, and if you want to user him, most importantly here, he's going to get lurker for 0 AP, so he gives you good speed, good height, good zone coverage, good hit power. He can pretty much do it all. I think a very good budget user in MUT 23 right now. Another part 1 card is Keanu Neal. This is probably my favorite out of all of the part 1 cards, and still ranks up there as probably top 3 to top 5 on cards you should choose out of these 94 overalls. Free safety, 6'1", 94 speed, so that would bump up to 95. He gives you 95 zone, 91 man coverage, 95 hit power. There are strategy items out there that can boost +3 to man and zone, so you're potentially looking at, with the Super Bowl strategy item and a good defensive strategy item, 95 speed, 94 man, and 98 zone with that hit power and pretty solid height. Another really good card. He's the starting free safety on my no money spent squad. Let me get this out of the way now. I promise there's no bias when it comes to any of these picks, but there are going to be a handful of Eagles that I think are some of the better 94s to choose from. One of them is Josh Sweat. If you need a pass rusher on the defensive line, he's a good pickup. He's not going to be the best. We'll show you the best pass rusher in a moment, but this one's pretty good. 91 speed would be 92 with the strategy item, would be 94 acceleration without it, and then 95 with it. 92 tackle, 88 power move, 95 finesse, and 94 block shed. I just like the really high finesse and block shed. If we could have got that power move in the 90s, that would have been perfect, but I just think overall a pretty good combination of attributes, and he gets good ability. So he's going to get in that second to last ability bucket either Speedster for 0 AP or Edge Threat for 1 AP, and then also in the last ability bucket he gets double or nothing for 1 AP. So I wouldn't spend 2 AP on this card, but if you want to go with like double or nothing and Speedster for a total of 1 AP, I think that's a pretty good ability stack on this card. Now the best pass rusher is going to be from part 1, and that's Shaquille Barrett. So 94 overall, left outside linebacker. He gives you 92 speed without the strategy item, so that bumps up to 93. And then if you take a look, block shed, power move, finesse move, all at 94. I really like this card. You're going to have to put him on your specialist screen as either the rush, left, or right end to get him on that defensive line, but overall just a really good pass rusher. His abilities are similar to Josh Sweat, but I don't think as good. I would still take this card as the best player available if you need a pass rusher. He also in that second to last bucket is going to get Speedster for 0 AP, and then the other option is Under Pressure for 1 AP. So many people use Fearless. Under Pressure is a little bit unreliable because of that, but it's still a solid ability. And then in the last ability bucket, he does get Edge Threat for 1 AP. So if you want to go that Speedster and Edge Threat combination for 1 AP, that would be a pretty good choice. Back to the part 2 cards, they gave us 4 left tackles to choose from. So 2 in part 2, 2 in part 1. Last week, Trent Brown was definitely the best left tackle to choose from. I now think Jordan Mailata is. I compared them all together. This card stands out as the best left tackle. 365 pounds, 95 strength, 92 awareness, 97 pass block, and 95 run block. He gives you everything that you're going to need. Obviously, it lacks a little bit of speed, but we're not going to worry about that on our offensive tackles, and he gets good abilities. He can get Secure Protector for 1 AP. Definitely must recommend, or must have, I definitely recommend putting that ability. You want either Edge Protectors or Secure Protectors on your tackles. He's going to get Secure Protector for 1 AP. If you want to put another 2 AP on him and go Threat Detector, that's going to pick up blitzes or show you when your opponent's blitzing on 3rd and 4th down, you can. I think that's too much AP to spend on a left tackle, but that option is out there if you want to roll with it. On the opposite side of him at right tackle, we have Andrew Wiley, which I think is another really good card here, and we love building our offensive and defensive lines with these free fantasy packs. So if you go left and right tackle for 2 of your 4 packs here, I would definitely encourage that. This card gives you 94 strength. The awareness is low at 87, so that would be my biggest concern, but pass block 95 and then run block at 94, all a pretty good combination. He's over 300 pounds at 309. He's going to give you edge protector at 1 AP, so I would recommend that ability on him. And then if you like to run the ball a lot, he can also get nasty streak for 1 AP, which is a great ability, like I said, if you want to run the ball. There are, I believe, 3 halfbacks to choose from, 2 of them in part 2, 1 in part 1. None of them are amazing. So if you're looking for a running back, you know, there's so many other free options, or at least there were other free options out there with MCS Jonathan Taylor, and then the competitive pass Travis Etienne, and of course most recently with the Black History Month Warwick Dunn. Like, that should be your starting running back if you're no money spent. But this is the best available running back from this promo. Miles Sanders, 94 speed. They should have made him faster. At least he gets the 95 speed with the strategy item. His spin and juke move are both 90 plus. Trucking very low at 82. Break tackle 94 is pretty good. Catching at 75. I feel like they could have made that a little bit better, but he does get good ability. So if you like to pass the ball a lot, specifically to your running back, he gets short and elite for 0 AP. Jerick McKinnon also got short and elite for 0 AP. When you compare those two cards, by the way, very, very similar. I think Miles has better break tackle and trucking versus McKinnon has a slightly better spin and juke move, but Miles gets that short and elite just like McKinnon. I think the separation there is that Miles also gets evasive for 1 AP. So if you like to run and pass with your running back, to get short and elite and evasive for a total of 1 AP, I think is the better option here. The final card that we have in the video, and I think probably my favorite of all of them, and if you put this card on a 50-50 Eagles theme team with the strategy item that boosts +3 to man and +3 to zone, he's very good. It's Avonte Maddox, 5'9", so you want to play him as a slot corner. That's the archetype that he has. 95 speed. It's going to be 96 with that strategy item, 93 man, 95 zone. The two biggest concerns on this card are play rec and press coverage. With the strategy items that I have here, I got both of those in the 90s on this card, but overall he's really fast. He's got great man and great zone, so regardless of the scheme that you run, he's going to be able to play it very well. That 95 acceleration would go to 96 with the strategy item. I wish he got pick artist for 0 AP. Unfortunately he does not, but he does get pick artist for 1 AP. If you want to go acrobat for 2 AP on this card, I wouldn't be mad at that either. That's only assuming you have the free AP available on defense. And then if you also want to go mid-route KO for 1 AP, that's pretty good if you run a heavy man coverage scheme. But I think there's some pretty good options out there to choose from. Definitely focus on those left and right tackles to build your players in the trenches. You got a couple good pass rushers out there, and Avonte Maddox gives you speed and coverage at the cornerback position for a slot defender. So there you have it. Let me know the cards you guys picked from your free packs down below in the comment section. Hope this video helped, and thank you for watching it. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.